Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do this quick one because of the urgency of the whole thing. There is a coup in Gabon and it's not funny. It's not funny. Like I said from the previous videos I've been doing, hope you're well, Your Majesties, in all your ways, and you're loving yourself and others like always. All right, today we will talk about what is happening in Gabon. Some of you have sent me some messages. Oh, I should check out what's happening in Gabon. I was trying to be sure what is happening because, of course, I shouldn't bring out information here that is not true. All right. So it is confirmed that the military have taken over the government. Like they have kicked out the puppets again. And there is this joy that it's in people, and if you can see it from my eyes as well that there is this this feeling of hope. Yeah, this feeling like, okay, we are beginning to see what we should see. We are beginning to rise up as we should rise up. We are beginning to say no when we should say no. All right, we are beginning to differentiate from what is wrong and what is right. Now, if you feel that what is happening is not something that should happen, I think that's your business. I have said it before and I will say it again. There's a difference between the coup of those times and what we have right now. Right now, it is what the people want that's happening, not what French wants and the French government wants, not what the American government wants, not what the British government wants. I want and the rest of them. This is what Africans want. And as the video progresses, I'm going to leave you with clips of how the citizens of Gabon are like, they are so happy, they are so in support. Like somehow just woke up and discovered that, oh, the military guys have taken over, and it's such a beauty to behold. Like when you see the joy in people, the level of how they've been frustrated, and to see that this can happen, to see that this can happen. These are puppet leaders. Like I told you before, the president of Nigeria had a meeting with the generals, and it's not just him, others also did private closed door meetings. And of course, you know what goes down in meetings like that. They have bribed the generals, they have settled their pockets so that nothing can rise up. Now, where this is becoming so interesting, Your Majesties, is that those who even orchestrated this coup are not even the generals, mind you. It is either they are the lower rank military men. You get the point. There's no general who had taken over, because these generals will never, I say these generals will never, because they have been bribed. The moment French, the moment America, the moment the British government put in someone they know is a puppet, they always try their best. They always try their best to provide everything that the generals on seat would want, so that there will be no need for a coup. I hope you understand that. This is how the game is played. So those who even orchestrated these things are those they never expect will do it. And this is where the sincerity comes in, because it is what the people want. And as it is, there is this happiness in people. And the questions others are asking, where is Nigeria? Where is Ghana? Where is South Africa? Where is other countries that should I'm not saying we should go in, but this is even an eye-opening for us, and also to challenge us, we that claim that we are bigger countries. What are we doing? We are shouting every day, we are crying. I'm not saying you should go for that, but listen to the informations.
All right, just before we wrap up this program here on RT International, a quick reminder of our breaking news this Wednesday morning at 8:30 a.m. local time here in Moscow. Are we potentially seeing another coup in Africa? The military in Gabon has announced on national TV it has annulled the results of the weekend's election. It also claims it's deposed the newly re-elected president, who was only announced as the victor on Wednesday with 64% of the vote. The situation with elections was difficult. A curfew was imposed on Saturday. Internet access was cut off, and authorities suspended the broadcasting of a couple of French media outlets, just as the coup leaders did the
tout part de la démocratie.
Le message à la nation du chef de l'État, Ali Bongo Ondimba, visant à clore rapidement le débat sur sa santé, a plutôt renforcé les doutes sur sa capacité à assumer les lourdes charges liées à la fonction de président de la République. Une fois encore, une fois de trop, les conservateurs acharnés du pouvoir, dans leur funeste besogne, continuent d'instrumentaliser et de chosifier la personne d'Ali Bongo Ondimba, en mettant en scène un malade dépourvu de plusieurs de ses facultés physiques et mentales. Face à toutes ces manœuvres de manipulation et de théâtralisation et devant le blocage du fonctionnement régulier des pouvoirs publics qu'elle entraîne, à l'heure des défis mondiaux, le spectacle désolant de ce discours de Nouvel An à la nation est une honte aux yeux du monde pour notre pays qui a perdu sa dignité. Sous le regard complice de la haute hiérarchie militaire, ces officiers généraux, supérieurs et subalternes qui ont failli à leur mission, celle de défendre les intérêts supérieurs de la nation. Ces derniers ont décidé de privilégier leurs intérêts personnels. La patrie nous a tout donné. Elle a fait de nous les personnalités que nous sommes. Nous ne pouvons l'abandonner au moment où elle a le plus besoin de nous. Ainsi, le mouvement patriotique des jeunes des forces de défense et de sécurité, soucieux de sauver la démocratie en péril, préserver l'intégrité du territoire national et la cohésion nationale, a décidé ce jour de prendre ses responsabilités afin de mettre en déroute toutes les manœuvres en cours visant la confiscation du pouvoir par ceux qui, dans la nuit du 31 août 2016, ont lâchement fait assassiner nos jeunes compatriotes avec le soutien des institutions illégitimes et
Your Majesties, you saw that, you've heard that, and you saw the joy in the people, because this is always what I am always looking out for. What are the people saying? What are they feeling? What are they doing? All right, at the process or at the moment where this military takes over, what is the situation of the people? Because of course it is for the people. You rule because of the people. If the people are not happy, that means that leadership is not of it. And when I talk about the people, I'm not talking about those bigger up there. I'm talking about these very ones you're seeing on the streets. This is where you get the real thing, the real thing. Like, this is where you know whether a leadership is doing what he or she should do or not. It is from those poor ones on the streets, not from those high and mighty. Because of course, those high and mighty will never be happy. And like you said, from one of the clips, like you see from one of the clips, like I said, um they pay these military guys, like the generals, they pay them. So even when they see, they have used the money to blind them so they don't do anything. And that is what you see the person taking over. You see how young he is. Just imagine. Of course, because these are people they never expect that will do anything. So they don't care about them. They don't even, you get the point. And these are people that are coming up. And these are people who are orchestrating the school. All right? What I'm saying from this is, no matter how stupid people have become, no matter how stupid or how people are acting like they do not have senses or brains to reason, there'll be a time where those things that have been covering their faces, their eyes, and whatever will start falling over, right? No matter how stupid someone is, there'll be a time that he or she will tell you, no, I am not as stupid as you think. You get the point. There's a level which you push people to that they will stand up. And this is the stage which the continent is right now. This is the stage which Africa is right now. Africa have been pushed to the wall so much that we are not being able to breathe. All right? We cannot breathe. We have been there. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And nothing is happening. So this is it. This is how it's going to end. With military coups. Because in everything, no one will hear. You say this, the leaders will never hear. You tell them we are tired of your leadership, they will never hear. Oh, we can't do this anymore, they will never hear. But it's like this is the one they listen for. Like this is how they get the message. And this is how these our military guys in the continent are beginning to see, oh, this is the only language that these leaders can understand. This is the only language that the foreign powers are holding, the foreign hold on the continent. This is the only language they can understand. And the prayer I always have for these military coup leaders right now is that the Creator protects them and they serve what they are there for. All right, that we as a people should not be as stingy or as wicked to the point where we will be used to take their lives like we do to our other heroes in the past. All right, we had heroes in the past that the West used us to kick them out. And the issue is not just them alone. We are also involved, because if someone comes to your home and tell you that your brother is a bad person and you have to take the life of your brother, is when you agree to the terms of that person. That is when that person take hold of you. And like the military ruler of Guinea will say, the enemy within is more dangerous than the one outside. We shouldn't allow ourselves as the African people to be used by the enemy, because it is not going to end well if we allow ourselves to be used. All these guys need right now is support from the people, and the joy I have is that they're getting it from the masses, because when the masses are with you, there is nothing that won't go forward. It's a new Africa. It's a new dawn. What do you think, Your Majesty? Leave your comment and thought there in the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others. Stay safe, stay positive. Always Your Majesties. But for now.